Slang Worldwide Inc., CNSX SLNG, a leading global cannabis consumer packaged goods company with a portfolio of renowned brands distributed across 2,600 stores in 11 U.S. states. Slang is pleased to announce that it has entered into an agreement to acquire LBA Global Corporation and its Lunchbox Alchemy brand portfolio and a subsidiary, Hydra Distribution. The proposed transaction will bolster Slang's position in the Pacific Northwest by adding a complementary portfolio of top-selling products in Oregon and California and a robust supply chain and distribution capabilities. The product line ranks as the second best-selling ingestible brand in Oregon since 2014, BDS Analytics, with extensive penetration in the California market. Lunchbox Alchemy CBD products are sold in 40 states across the U.S. Hydra actively distributes to more than 400 dispensaries in Oregon, approximately 67% dispensary penetration, and has one of the largest distribution footprints in the state. Founded in 2014, LBA is the owner of the award-winning Lunchbox Alchemy portfolio of cannabis brands, which has been recognized for its innovation in cannabis-infused edibles and concentrate production. Imaging3 Inc., OTCQB IGNG, a development stage company focused on the introduction of disruptive technologies in the medical imaging industry, is further updating its prior announcements regarding its reverse acquisition by Grapefruit Blvd Investments Inc., a privately held Los Angeles-based cannabis company, and simultaneously vending of its imaging business into a privately held corporation which will be partially owned by post-acquisition IGNG. John Hollister, Imaging3 CEO, stated, "Obtaining this financing commitment, which by its terms is marked departure from the toxic debt which is normally offered to issuers in the OTC space, is the last significant piece of the puzzle to ensure that GBI will have the requisite financing necessary to fuel its aggressive expansion plans. The structure of the financing assures that IGNG GBI will quickly secure the financial resources necessary to ramp up its revenue growth to benefit of IGNG's shareholders." TPT Global Tech Inc., OTCBB TPTW, announced it has completed its acquisition of most of the assets of Speed Connect LLC for $2 million and the assumption of certain liabilities. The asset purchase agreement required a deposit of $500,000 paid as part of an entering into the asset purchase agreement and an additional $500,000 paid at closing. In addition, at the time of closing, the company entered into a promissory note to pay Speed Connect $1 million in 2 equal installments of $500,000 plus applicable interest at 10% per annum, with the first installments payable within 30 days of closing and the second installments payable within 60 days of closing. The company is required to have Speed Connect's financial information audited for the last 2 years, which audits are in process and expected to be completed with regulatory requirements. As reported by Reuters, Walt Disney said that it will take full control of the Hulu service in a deal with Comcast as it vies for a bigger piece of the global video streaming market dominated by companies such as Netflix. The agreement, which ascribes a minimum equity value to Hulu of $27.5 billion, allows either company to trigger a sale or purchase of Comcast's stake to Disney as early as January 2024. Comcast has also agreed to fund Hulu's recent buyout of AT&T's interest in the company. Comcast's departure from the Hulu board will let Disney prepare unencumbered to expand the scope and reach of Hulu in the domestic and international markets to battle the likes of Netflix, Amazon.com, and Apple. Disney is preparing to launch its own streaming service called Disney Plus on November 12th. At a Tuesday morning investors meeting, Disney Chief Executive Bob Iger said the service will launch in India. Shares of Disney closed at $133.21 on the New York Stock Exchange. Comcast shares rose to $42.91 on NASDAQ. Last month, Hulu said that it had bought back telecommunications and media company AT&T's stake in the U.S. entertainment streaming service for $1.4 billion in a deal that valued Hulu at $15 billion. Hulu, which competes with Netflix and Amazon.com's Prime Video, has more than 26.8 million paid subscribers. Huawei is willing to sign no spy agreements with governments including Britain, the Chinese telco company's chairman said on Tuesday, amid U.S. pressure on European countries to shun the firm over espionage concerns. Washington has told allies not to use Huawei's technologies to build new 5G networks because of the worries it could be a vehicle for Chinese spying, an accusation the company has denied. Prime Minister Theresa May sacked her defense minister, Gavin Williamson, this month over leaked claims that Huawei would have a role in the 5G network, putting Britain at odds with its biggest intelligence ally, the United States. Williamson has denied he leaked from the confidential talks. He said Huawei had long cooperated with Britain's National Cyber Security Center's oversight of its technology and had improved its software engineering capabilities to make them the equal of the competitors. LinkResPet, a subsidiary of Link Reservations Inc., OTC LRSP, a company providing CBD products especially tailored for pets, is developing an e-commerce shop for the B2C space. LRSP acquired its website, www.linkrespet.com, in February 2019 and is now working to convert it to an e-commerce site. Pet owners are increasingly going online for their pets' needs and products. In fact, 40% of pet owners in the U.S. purchase pet products from an online retailer. It is easy to understand the rise in e-commerce with benefits for consumers, including the increased variety and availability of options, greater accessibility, and ease of delivery to their homes. Taking this on board, LRSP's LinkRespet site will be transformed into an e-commerce platform, allowing customers to buy CBD products for dogs, cats, or horses from the comfort of their device. In fact, e-commerce is starting to become the most popular shopping medium in territories. According to AbsoluteNet, e-commerce is expected to account for 15% of all specialty retail sales in North America, with digital influencing nearly 60% of all retail sales. Additionally, the company is exploring subscription options, which would allow customers to get a package of CBD treats for their pets each month or quarter. Genentech Holdings Inc., OTC Pink GTEH, an emerging leader in the CBD marketplace, issued a statement to shareholders. The core of our vision is a national chain of Healthy Leaf branded coffee houses, an e-commerce hub, and a targeted outreach program directed towards medical facilities with the goal of educating patients and healthy practitioners of the extraordinary health and wellness benefits of CBD. We see the Healthy Leaf becoming synonymous with an invigorating break for busy, health-conscious people in need of a recharge. The CBD market is one of the fastest growing consumer product markets on the planet right now, with some analysts projecting as much as 20 times growth over the next 36 months. One of the truly unique facets to this growth curve is that it has been sponsored by any major existing brands from established large cap corporate entities. As reported by Cointelegraph, eBay has denied rumors that it is going to start accepting cryptocurrency as a payment method, according to Bloomberg report on May 14th. Speculation has been mounting since the e-commerce giant took out ads at the Consensus Conference in New York City. One of the billboards said, "Virtual currency, it's happening on eBay." It has been suggested that this week's surge in crypto prices, which has happened without explanation, was linked to hopes that eBay was preparing to embrace crypto. The online marketplace does currently have a section marked virtual currency where people can use traditional monetary forms to purchase crypto from sellers. The eBay clarification is not the only rumor that has been discredited over recent days. Excitement has started to build in the crypto community in April when a tweet suggested that TD Ameritrade, which holds an estimated $1.3 trillion in assets, was testing Bitcoin and Litecoin spot trading on its brokerage. Despite these denials, other major brands have confirmed this week that they will allow customers to spend crypto in their stores. On the first day of Consensus Conference, the likes of Whole Foods Market, Barnes & Noble, and Bed Bath & Beyond were confirmed as launch partners for a new app called Speed, which facilitates crypto transactions via the Flexa network. The web version of Lumi Wallet has just added 900 ERC-20 tokens to its portfolio. The web client of Lumi Wallet launched just a few weeks ago, and this is the first major expansion of its token base. Options to easily swap between cryptocurrency assets are becoming more and more important, while new tokens and blockchain solutions keep emerging. Lumi has been keeping pace with these trends. Already in February of 2018, Lumi released ERC-20 tokens for the iOS version. Now the youngest product of the Lumi family has embraced them as well. From the very beginning, Lumi had a vision of cross-platform, multi-token ecosystem, inside of which users could connect all necessary crypto transactions. That's why from supporting BTC only, Lumi Wallet expanded to the BCH, ETH, and then to the ERC family. And that's why the same footsteps are essential for the web version, which in other aspects such as privacy and usability is completely identical to the mobile app. The development team has been collecting a list of ERC-20 tokens for a long time and has tried to include the best ones available like CTXC by Cortex, LOC by Locktrip, ODEM by Freecoin, Telcoin, MakerDAO, DentaCoin, Loopring, and others. The next important step for the web versions of Lumi Wallet, much anticipated since its development, going open source. And this is happening with a lot of minor upgrades along the way this summer. Hive Blockchain Technologies Limited, OTCQX HVBTF, announced that it has entered a non-binding letter of intent and a share swap agreement with Argo Blockchain PLC, LSEARB. The proposed strategic partnership to create the world's largest business-to-business mining service provider aimed at large-scale enterprise and institutional customers. The partnership will enable all miners to benefit from the combination of the two groups' existing mining capacity, including part of Hive's equivalent mining capacity of 45 megawatts and Argo's 10.5 megawatt capacity, and presents a significant opportunity to service strategic institutional clients that require mining as a service infrastructure to mine virgin coins from safe jurisdictions like North America and Europe. International Spirits and Beverage Group Inc., OTCMKTS ISBG, a top-tier brand incubator in the global wine and spirits and CBD-infused products market, is excited to announce that it is now open to and pursuing strategic partnerships as a pathway to accelerated growth in its brand incubation operations in both its adult beverage and CBD divisions. Management believes that there are inherent advantages of working through collaborative partnerships in both the adult beverage and CBD marketplaces, where the value of the whole relationship is greater than the sum of its part due to inherent synergies between partners and the rapid growth seen in these markets. The CBD segment alone is anticipated to grow over 2,000% over the next 36 months, according to recent research from multiple analysts. In addition, the company has tremendous exponential capital in brand incubation. This suggests newer assets originating with other companies may find an accelerated path to market and an increased brand upside by leveraging ISBG's brand capabilities. Recruiter.com Group Inc., OTCQB-RCRT, formerly Truly Technologies, a leading platform connecting recruiters and employers, announced that the company's common stock has been approved for trading on the OTCQB Venture Marketplace under the symbol RCRT beginning on May 14, 2019. The OTCQB Venture Market allows developing companies to provide a strong baseline of transparency to inform and engage investors. It is considered by the SEC as an established public market for the purpose of determining the public market price when registering securities for resale with the SEC. Because of the increased transparency, reporting standards, management certification, and compliance requirements, Many broker-dealers trade stocks on the OTCQB. The OTC Markets Group Inc., OTCQX, OTCM, operator of financial markets for 10,000 U.S. and global securities, today announced the following company is approved for trading on the OTCQB venture market. Contango ORE Inc., OTCQB CTGO, announced that it has filed its Form 10Q for the quarter ending March 31st, 2019, with the Securities and Exchange Commission. The company reported a net loss of $1.4 million, or 23 cents per basic and diluted share for the 3 months ending quarter one, compared to a net loss of $900,000 or 15 cents per basic and diluted share for the same period last year. For the 9 months ending Q1, the company reported a net loss of $6.2 million or 99 cents per basic and diluted share, compared to a net loss of $2.1 million or 46 cents per basic and diluted share for the same period last year. Phoenix Footwear Group Inc., OTC PXFG, reported results for quarter one. Net sales increased 73,000 or 1.3% to $5.7 million for the first quarter of fiscal 2019 from $5.6 million in the first quarter of fiscal 2018, in line with the company's prior guidance. The increase in net sales was primarily a result of increased sales of Bueno products combined with a decrease in sales of Gray's Anatomy footwear.